Hey, this morning we're back up here. Noah's got a day off finally, haven't you, mate? So we've got him out here and we're giving it the final rub back. We've got some 400 on the orbital and we're just going over getting any of the 300 scratches out of it, or 320 scratches I think they were. So then I'll probably go over it with a 600 soft block. I've already done this side here, went over it with a 600 on a soft block, put the guide coat on it, and this side virtually up to here is done. We're just doing the roof. I'm just doing a little shitty spot over this side here on the back quarter, just getting that right, and that can be rubbed back with 400. And virtually today is our goal is to get it in the booth. So we're going to strip all the old plastic and tape off it, re-tape it all up, slide her in the booth. I've got the paint being mixed up already. I'll pick that up on Monday, and hopefully Tuesday we've got a good day and we can get some colour on this old girl. It's been a while, but I've been sneaking up here trying to do a little bit now and again, but when I tell the boy, he gets all cranky with me because it's his car. He wants to be a part of it, so that's good, that's fine. Pretty happy how that quarter's come up. This boot needs to come across just a little bit. It's just a little bit tight, but that's okay. Nothing we can't fix. So we're going to keep knocking this out. Just a little clip on this, guys. Might show you when it's in the booth. So our goal is to get this workshop cleaned up too. Look at the dirt that's blowing in here. So we'll get this all cleaned up as well today, because we want to get that in there because I've got to get that VL up here very soon. Alrighty, we'll keep knocking around. Update on the Clubsport. I've gone in and they're mixing up the paint for me. I just had to put a bit of undercoat on the edges there where we blew through. This one here, that needs completely painting all through there because we had to weld that on, and also this up here, that was actually white guard before, sanded it all back, and that's going to be painted red, just to look like that, to be honest with you. It doesn't have to be brilliant. I don't want it brilliant, I just want it covered. I'll probably put 2 coats on it and a bit of clear and maybe a bit inside there, and that should fix it. There was a little high there, brother felt that. We rubbed it, tapped it down, got it really nice. That should cover when I put the sealer on it. I'm not too worried about it. The sealer, brother said just put, he wants me to put, I'm going to probably do 4 to 5 coats of clear on this so I can get plenty of depth, and he said bang a bit more on this quarter panel and we'll make sure that that comes up sweet with the clear. So I just want to give that one more little touch up. We've got a little bit left in the gun, and I've got to go in and get the paint, and I don't need the clear because I've got the clear up here. I'm going to use the 8025 clear on it. So I'm trying a new paint this time. We've got a new paint shop and we're trying a new one. I think it's the beer. I'm not sure. We'll see what it comes out like. It is the original colour, so I'm not too stressed. So I'll get that done, and it's coming along. Hopefully tomorrow, after that's all done, I can get this in the booth and get it all taped up and ready to go. I just want to do these little bits so I can close all the doors and make it all sweet. Alrighty, so I just went in, been in town, and got our it's a De Beer Shanghai Red Pearl, original GM colour, 154 Shanghai Red, and I put I've done a couple of coats of that, 5% activator in that, with the some thin 1:1 it is, and then I've just mixed up some clear. There it is in the gun, which is 4:1 clear, and I've Ripped it on there. It's looking pretty close to me. Sorry, I got the right way. So looking bloody brand new. That's the problem. It looks too good there at the sides, but it's probably good enough for under there. So I'm going to give that one more coat of clear, and then we'll just these spots here, give that one more coat of clear. That'll do for just in underneath them, and then tomorrow morning I'll peel all that off it, and we'll get stuck into getting it all taped up and ready to go in the booth. I've given the booth a big wash out today. I'm going to have to bring my diesel heater up. I've got the gas one going and it's working, but it's not getting hot enough in here, and I'll need at least 30 degrees in here. So I'll bring me diesel heater up tomorrow and get this whole joint all warmed up. Whether I'm going to paint it tomorrow, I don't know. I'll see what time I get to work and what time we start on it, because I'll need to get this in and get the panel temp up, and the panel temp on that's pretty cold, just sitting out here. So I'd like to at least, what I may do, I may sit it in here with the heaters going all tomorrow, or I'll see what happens. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll work it out as I go. But at this stage, it's I've got all those blown in. They will be fine. I'll be able to shut the boot down and paint the whole lot all in one. I want to get all the body done so I can get that out and let it cure before I get stuck into all these bits. It goes down pretty good, that paint. I'm pretty happy with that, but I love my clear. I love the Spice Hecker clear. The boys want me to try one of their clears in there. I keep going back to this. I really like it. We'll see what it comes up like when we're finished. Done. Nearly 3 coats of clear I got on them, and it's looking pretty right colour to me, so I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm going to leave that cure. We've got good probably 15 hours before I'll be back here tomorrow, and so I'll let that cure overnight, and then we can it should be good enough tomorrow to be able to shut the doors so we can start getting it ready. I'll see what it's like tomorrow. If it's nice and touch worthy, I want to put tape in, or at least in here when I close it, so we don't get overspray inside the doors. But anyway, it is what it is. We'll see what happens. But I'm pretty happy with it. Righty. She's in the booth, all taped up, ready. I've just started washing it with the wax and grease, but she is ready in the morning. We're not going to do now. It's lunchtime now, and it's still pretty cold. I think it's only 22 degrees in here, and the panel temp is not real hot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the heater going tonight, and still need to give this a good wash, so it stays nice and warm in here. So we've got plenty of panel temp in the morning. We'll come in, we'll wet all the floor down, and straight into a sealer. We'll let it seal. We'll wash it down first with wax and grease, straight into a sealer. Give it plenty of time for the sealer to flash off, and then straight into colour and clear. So it's probably be an all-day job tomorrow. So we'll get a fresh start in the morning and get it cranked out, bud. Yeah. Alrighty, load down the sealer. Good coat on there, just letting it flash off. Give it a good flash off, 15 minutes or so. It's been sitting at 25 degrees in here. I've got my clear in here, warming up. It's been in here all morning. Looking pretty good. That's gone down really nice. So now I'm going to mix up some base coat, and we'll get that stuck on. The boys just making sure the floors are wet. We'll go in there and do that before I start. Oh, happening. We've got some colour on it. I've just put a couple of coats of clear on it. It's coming up pretty good. So now I'm just about to smash the third coat. I'll probably put a nice good coat on there. We'll leave it for probably a good 25 minutes to flash off. because it's we don't want any solvent pop or anything like that. So we're keeping the water down on the floor to keep any dust down. Looking the goods. Okay, we've got 5 coats of clear on it. And I wanted to put 6 coats on this rear quarter because we're going to really cut that back hard because there was a little bit of imperfection there which it probably didn't even need it because you can't even see it. It came up spot on. And it looks like I had a little bit of a problem with the gun and it splattered on the last go, and it's either the clear dried in the gun from sitting out there, I'm not sure, and it's put it on, splattered into it. So it is what it is. Hopefully when we block this back, all that'll go away. If it doesn't, mate, I'll have to flow coat it. I'll have to scuff it all back and flow coat the whole thing. But hopefully it's not that bad. But it's all done. It's looking pretty nice. Pretty happy? You happy, boy?
Yeah, of course.
So there's a little bit of junk in it. You know, never going to not get junk in it. In our homemade booth. But it's going to get polished anyway. So we'll see what it comes up like tomorrow. It looks pretty flat at this stage. We'll see how much orange peel's in it in the morning. I can see a little bit in it. It's going to have it. I'm no fucking expert. I can't get them spot on, but we're going to sand it and polish it anyway, so it should come up sweet. Pretty happy with that. Alrighty, there she is, out in the sun. It's very bright. It is shiny bright. You can see, I don't think you can tell the difference in the colour. It's just that it's so shiny, and that's just sort of dull because it's old paint, but the colour match is pretty much spot on. Where it's dirty, it looks darker, like if you have a look down underneath, but when you wash it and make it shiny, it looks nearly the same. So we're pretty happy. There's bugger all orange peel in it. Look how flat it is. There's a little bit of junk in it, but we're going to polish it anyway. And it's not going to take too much to polish it because there's stuff all orange peel. I'm friggin' happy with that. And the reason, and I didn't say it, but I got a little tip off the internet about heating the clear up. So we heated the clear up before we sprayed it, and there, look at the results. As I said, a little bit of junk in it, a bit of splatter come out of the gun on the last coat there. Nothing that we won't be able to sand out. Pretty happy. Pretty bloody happy. Look at the roof. You can see the lines from the shed in it. Looks pretty good. Alrighty, just up here today. Just whacked some high build on the bonnet. I'm doing that today, so Noe's coming out tomorrow, so we're going to rub all that back, get that ready for paint. Our strips that go across the roof, they've got to be satin black. These had little fine, it was weird, it had little like cracks in it. So we sanded it all right back, and then I put some epoxy on them, and I put some high build over top of them. Hopefully they will flatten back nice and sweet. It's a bit, I'm not sure whether you can see it in them. It's still there, but hopefully I've got enough. I've got about 3 or so coats of high build on that. And done the spoiler. There's a little stone chip there that I put a fair bit on, and there was a scratch just there. So hopefully that'll all rub back sweet. And when we were pulling the badges off of this, we gouged into the paint, and so I'll fix that. And I got one skirt done. Just some high build on the front where they have those. They have bloody plastic clear coat stickers there to stop stone chips, and it was a pain to get off. And we've got a couple little marks when we took the Clubsport part off it. So that there, I'll smooth it all back and get that ready for paint, and should be good. So it's all going good. Hopefully we'll have this all done by the end of the week. I just got to do this. I'll show you what I'm talking about. If you can see that, there's like a clear coat, and see it's all bloody cracked and shitty. There it is there. So I've been using the caramel wheel, getting it off. It is getting it off. It's a pain in the ass, takes forever. So then I've just got to sand that up. Door handles are all done. Fuel flaps got to be painted. So these are all sanded up. It needs a bit more work there, buddy, but we'll get into that. And I've also got to do the mirrors, and we've got to do the bumper. The rear bumper we're going to do. Front bumper, we've still got a bit of work to do on that. If you can see, there's a fair bit of, yeah, we've got a bit of work to do that, see what we do. Otherwise we may have to get another one if we can't get that right, but this one should be fine. It just needs a sand up and it's ready for paint, and all good. It's all happening, slowly getting there. Alright, here we are. Last couple of days we've been prepping all this gear. We're going to get a coat of paint on them, and we let Noe have a go and see how it turns out. I'll get a coat on them, and then I'm going to let Noe have a go with a gun and see how he performs. See what happens.
Around the backside. Oh, you did the ends. That's it, close enough. 100 mil away. Bit closer, that's it. Bit closer. Bit closer, yeah. Good job, buddy. Well done. Look at the goods. Whoop. Whoop. Hand this in. There we go. Bit of clear on them. First coat clear, starting to look the goods. Our boy's had a crack, he's doing pretty well. First time. Pretty happy with him. Bit closer. That's it. Yeah.
Alrighty, so we're back up here today. We finished off last week by starting to put things back on the car. We don't want to get too much until we polish it. We put the rear bumper stuff back on, put the fuel tank in it, all the fuel tanks back in it, hooked up. What else? We were going to start putting all the interior back in, but we can't do that. There was a reason why, I can't remember now. Oh, because we've got to bolt all this trim on that goes in here, that bolt through there. So really, can't. It's been what, I think it's been 3 weeks. Can't remember now. This might be the 3rd week, so probably in the next week or next week sometime we might start getting a buff happening onto that. We went to stick this chrome trim onto the bottom of this over here, and it didn't. I have to pull all that off because it was bowed and it keeps on just pulling the tape off. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to flex it back the other way, see if it'll straighten, and I'm just leaving it in front of the heater to heat this plastic up. So it'll hopefully it'll stay in shape. So there we go. Saturday I whacked a couple of coats of high build on the bumper areas where there was a couple little scuffs and this other skirt. So today we're going to rub these all back and get them ready for paint. See how we go. Alrighty, so let's have a look what we've done. There is these items all done and dusted. They've come up really sweet, hardly any crap in them. Pretty happy with those. So we'll let them cure tonight, then we'll pull the tape off the bumper. It's done. The only thing we have to do now is we've got to repair this front bumper. That will be next on the agenda. We've got to plastic weld these up. I might cut a square out and plastic weld a new piece in there, and then we've got to shape it all up and get that. That's going to take a little bit of work. Bonnet has to be, the bonnet we did last week, and we found there was a couple of little, like, I reckon someone's pushed it down to shut it, and there was like just a little dent here and over there. So we put some glaze in that, we've rubbed it back, I've sprayed it with high build, and that's been curing for just over a week now. So by the time I get onto it, maybe Thursday or Friday, this will be good enough. That's nearly 2 weeks it's sat there, and hopefully it's shrunk back enough. It's been sitting out in the sun and whatnot. Not that it's been real hot, but when you've got the sun beating down on it, the sun is actually fairly hot. So that should be good to get painted next week, hopefully. Then we've got to repair them, we've got to paint these, I've got to try and sand these back, flatten them all up, and then we'll just cover the car up and I'll paint those on the car. And we have to paint these two items, the strips that go over the roof and the wiper arms, and we can start putting them back together. I don't need the front bumper back on it, we can do that whenever. I actually got to take it in and get the gold matched up so we can buy the gold, but I want to, probably into next week we're going to start polishing it because we need to get it back down to the panel shop. I want to get all the wheels off it. I want to paint black in under the guards, it's on the hoist. We want to rip the wheels, tyres off it. We want to paint the rims, paint them nice that champagne colour. There was a set online, a guy here locally had a set, didn't look too bad. He wanted $1,000 for them, and I went, you know what, it's not even, I offered him $500 because it's probably not even going to cost me that much to paint them. So he didn't want, he wouldn't take $500 for them, so too bad, we'll just paint them. I don't need another set. I wouldn't mind getting some 20s for him, maybe for his birthday. We'll see. 20s in that style because they've just released them, reproduction 20s in the VX style. But for now, we'll just clean them up. I've got new badges for them, so we'll get them wheels repainted. But we've got to get it back down to the panel shop. We're going to do all the brakes and centre bearing and stuff in that. So that'll be coming up next. This was only going to be a short video. I was going to put on the end of one of the other cars, maybe the VL one, but you know what, we've got enough footage here over the last couple of weeks to do its own. So there you go. There's the VX. Everybody's been asking how's the son's clubby going. There it is, done, nearly, just about. So it will be in the next few weeks. We're hoping to have it ready for Sun Assist, which is in September, car show. So we've got plenty of time still. But anyway, that'll do. Well, thank you for coming along and watching. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, share it with your friends, and we'll see you next time. Cheers!